There's a very common theme between all the running and the triathlons and marathons and all that, and the mountain experiences, and that is just trying to see what you can do. See to push yourself and see what your limits are, and do things that you could never have expected you would be able to do. I can remember exactly where I was when a friend of mine brought a friend of his into my apartment, and he was talking. This friend of his was talking about his experience in running a marathon, and I thought, I could never do that. I could never run 26 miles. But then you start to think about what the possibilities are, and you start to imagine yourself doing that, and you start to toy with the idea of, could I actually run that far, or could I actually climb that high, or could I actually, find my way through this wilderness? And you just want to test yourself. And I think that's really what it is. It's an urge to get outside of your comfort zone and see what you can do.
Where do you think that came from, though? Is that
I
something?
just think it's just in me. Yeah, I think as I've thought back on it, I mean, I think there is going back to my childhood, as I described briefly, I think I had a really good childhood, a really solid childhood. I was blessed in so many ways. I had so many things going for me. But one of the main things I had was I had two parents who were just encouraged me to try things and do things, and they gave me a lot of self-confidence, I guess. Just a sense that I could do things, that I had capabilities that I only needed to explore and tap into, and that I could do really whatever I set my mind to. And it's kind of a trite thing, but if your parents tell you that and you go out and you actually try that, whether that's being a borough boy or whatever it may be, and things turn out well, it gives you this urge to go try it again. It just becomes a rewarding experience, and then you have the accomplishment once you do the thing that makes you feel good. I'm proud of the times I got in my marathons, and I'm proud of what I did in the triathlons, and I'm proud of the mountains I've climbed. It feels good to have done those things, and so yeah, it's very rewarding.
I think that is such a cool highlight to talk about your childhood and your parents and the solid foundation that they allowed you to go out and try these things. And it sounds like failure really wasn't a bad word. Like, go out, and if it didn't work, come back. You're still safe here. Go out and try something else, and create a lot of resilience and strength in your understanding what you could accomplish.